It's 9 o'clock on Saturday, and the guy with the equipment calls me, which it's a Saturday. I was not expecting him to be working.
They never work on Saturdays.
No, they always work on Saturdays.
Really?
Yeah, remember when I had to have the skid steer replaced? The boys are saying.
I just thought it was like they had to come in because their equipment.
No, it's a small town business, so I think he works pretty much every day. But I wasn't expecting him to call me on a Saturday and give it to me. Anyways, the guy with the excavator calls and says, hey, I got the excavator, come pick it up. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, I wasn't planning on this. Like, I would have thought you would have let me know yesterday. Anyways, they're throwing in the trailer for free. So it's only $50 more expensive than the trencher. So it's $250 to rent this excavator over the weekend, this weekend. So I'm gonna be able to get a lot done for that price, which I'm excited about. So that's gotta happen, but that's actually not where we're headed right now. We have to be there at noon, by noon. But right now we are headed to go see some baby horses. Not sure how much of it we're gonna film, but we'll at least get a couple of pictures or some cute little videos for y'all.
Some very well bred.
Yes, these are very, very, very expensive horses. This is are they reining horses? What do they do?
I think they're barrel racing.
Oh, I think you're right. I think they are. These are barrel racing horses. They breed barrel racing horses.
And she puts on rodeos.
Yeah. So very high-end horses, and they're some friends from church. So they said, come over and see the baby horses. We got cute baby horses. So we're excited about that. We're going to go see some baby horses.
It was so fun. Gabby's been super, super excited because she came over to our house. I don't know, like
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and she told us to come over. Maddie's been so excited. And then 2 days ago, I told him I scheduled it. We're gonna go see the horses, and he's like, I'm so excited to hold them. And I'm like, oh, sorry about like you can't hold them. And he's like convinced that they're like baby goats and you can hold them. Like, and my mom told him that he can't hold them. Like they're too big. Nope, he does not believe us.
He says not quite sure.
And he's like not acknowledging us either because he's so mad that you can't hold baby horses. So.
Well, Daddy can hold it. Like a very cute.
Yeah, Mavi said if one was born today, do you think they'll let Daddy hold it? Because Daddy's bigger.
They have so many baby horses. Red River Equine. Holy cow. This is not a little operation. This is gigantic.
They have like 20-something ranch hands, full-time ranch hands.
That's crazy. Where should we park, you reckon?
Did you hear him go? Probably behind this one. Okay.
I knew this was a full-size operation, but this is a full-size operation. Holy crap.
You have to walk
It's amazing.
Be soft packs.
Mama.
He's like, let me go. I got this.
Wow. Harvey, see if you can get him to stand up. Hey, what? No, say hold me.
Mavi, oh look, can you tell me what's it doing? Is it getting milk? This one's super nice. Mavi even got to pet it, huh? The only one Mavi wanted to pet, because it's the bigger one. Do you want to pet it again? No? Okay, let's go.
And it was far away.
Yeah.
Boys, what did you think of all those horses? This is an absolutely insane operation. You can see they've got like 600 horses here, I think.
I know, one side.
You want your snack? Okay. They've got like 600 horses here, and
Everybody wash
it's
wipe your hands off.
absolutely, it's amazing. I mean, they've got like over 20 people working here full time, and it is a full-scale operation. They do mostly barrel horses, but also some flat track race horses, which it's cool. It's really cool. So
You can tell which of like the males are the racehorse horses. Because they're like tall and lean.
yeah, versus the barrel horses. Yeah, so really cool experience to come out here. We'll probably come back out here a couple more times. He actually flies helicopters and he's getting a new helicopter in 2 months. So I'm super excited about that because guess what? He said we could come fly in it. So
we'll have to bring my mom out.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. So anyways, we didn't really get to film much. I didn't want to, you know, it's our first time here. I didn't want to overpower them with filming or nothing like that. You know, we just came here to enjoy it. So Harvey and Paxton loved it. They loved seeing all the baby horses. Maverick was a little shy, but
I need to stop at the gas station so I can go in and
wash your face off.
my face and my arms.
Oh yeah, Marcy's breaking out. She's really allergic to horses. So we are headed right now to go pick up the excavator. We've got some electrical to put in the ground. We got some water to put in the ground. So things are going to get western.
And my dirt bike jump.
And your dirt bike jump. Yep, we got a lot to do. We haven't actually rented an excavator since we moved here. We've always rented skid steers. So I'm excited to have an excavator. I think we're going to be able to get a lot done. I want to get the shop pad prepped and ready for rebar. We got some bad weather coming. Thanks. Everybody in the comments has been letting us know. We got bad weather coming. So I'm going to try and get the concrete ready to be poured. And I can work under the roof while it's bad weather. So that's where we're headed. Let's go get the excavator. It's time for a new truck. We are maxed out to the T. The way they got this thing sitting on the trailer, it's yeah, it's pretty crazy. We're like maxing out. Maxed out this truck with what it's pulling here. But yeah, we got the excavator, boys. Our same shipping container. Look at that, it's a telehandler we rented. So we're gonna see, we're gonna get this thing home safe, but it's yeah, we're right on the edge there. This is a nice shop where they got the office and then they got the whatever. No, this is a new place. We made it home and it's windy. Are you so excited, Maverick? You've never had an excavator before. So we're gotta get the kids fed and then the boys down to their naps. Thankfully, we were trying to get them to sleep in the car, but they didn't. So that's actually a good thing. It would have been nice to have them sleep in the car, but it's actually a good thing because now we can put them to naps and they'll sleep for an hour or two. And that will give me some good time to get started on the excavator. Everybody wants a ride. So I got to get some work done before I start giving rides.
Oh, I thought you were going to say so Marcy gets to go first.
So Marcy gets to go first. I forgot to ask him for another bucket. I was going to get, because this is a narrow one for trenching, I was going to ask him for a 2-foot bucket that would be better for like everything else, but oh well. Here we are.
Get it off.
There's no ramps, huh? I mean, I could drive it off there. I'll have to back it up to this ramp and drive it off. I didn't even think about that. All right, let's go eat lunch, boys. Harvey's trapped in the car. Harvey, you want Dada? Oh, I forgot you.
I did it. I was walking around.
Okay, where's your shoes? Can you put your shoes on?
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. The controls are backwards. Okay, so the controls were backwards, but thankfully Kubota is smart and they got it fixed. They have just a lever you can move and it switches it back. So I got that fixed. So now I can actually operate this thing. There's nowhere to hook my phone to though, which is kind of annoying. Alright, so on our way down to go work on some other stuff on the property, we've got this tree that's got these limbs that are going every direction, and I've needed to fix or pull down for a long time, and I've just been waiting for us to have an excavator to be able to, you know, do something about it because I'm not going to climb up there and pull those branches down. They're already falling down. So we're going to see if this little excavator will do what we need to pick these up and move them. So I've had a whole list of things that I needed to get done with the excavator when the time came to rent it. And one of the big ones here is getting rid of all of this metal. Now I don't have a dump trailer or anything like that to put this on, and this is a pretty small excavator. So I'm gonna just try and drag it and get it to a more accessible spot so that later in the year when we rent a bigger excavator that's got a claw to where I can pick stuff up, we're gonna go through and pick up all of the metal that's on the property because we got a bunch of scrap metal like this. But for right now, we're just gonna come through, grab all of this, try and clean it up a little bit, and start getting stuff a little bit more organized. Well, that looks 1,000 times better. There's so much work to be done down here, and I want to have a full-on pond, which this is a full-on pond, but I want it to be like twice the size and clear out over here. And like, you know, put in a nice dock and a swimming pool and all of that kind of stuff. That's going to be sometime down the road, hopefully. It's kind of on the bottom of the list of projects that we have right now, but having an excavator is like, I should just get in there and start digging. I'm not going to though, so y'all will have to wait for that. I am going to go over here though, and I'm going to dig a hole as deep as I can to see if I can hit water over here, for two reasons. One, we can pump water out into this pond, and I can pump water into another pond that I want to build down here. So we're going to go check that and see how deep, if I can hit water. We haven't had rain for a long time. We haven't, you know, it's been dry. So if we hit water right now, then I know I only need a shallow well to get water down here. Well, I don't know what the depth is on this thing for reaching, but we got water, folks. Check this out. Look at that. We have groundwater coming through. I would say that's probably close to 8 feet. And it's got water like actively filling. So that is good to know. I kind of figured, so right here, maybe 70 yards is the river. And so I know groundwater level is not very deep here. What I really want to do, my dream with this, and the reason why I just, you know, I said, when I rent this excavator, I got to come dig a test hole and just see, is because one, last year when I had the skid steer, I got it stuck, buried right here. Now we had had quite a bit of rain up to that point, so the water level was even higher. And it got stuck, and I was like, man, that water's not very deep. It's deeper now, but obviously it's the end of the winter. We haven't had much rain. So that's that. But what I really want to do is I want to do like a 3-acre lake pond, not a lake, it's not going to be that deep, but like a 3-acre pond right here. But the problem is getting water to it. So since I've got water here at 8 feet deep, we'll say, that makes it possible for us to either, well, a couple of options. One is we dig it deep enough and it just fills with groundwater by itself. Secondly, there's enough downward pressure once you clear off enough dirt to force water up and it fills up the pond. And thirdly, we can put a big old pump in here and have a pump to be able to pump out water and to fill up whatever we put in there. So this is good information. I'm stoked that there's water right there. I figured there would be. We're at the bottom of the hill, but you just never know how deep it's actually going to be. So that's something else that's going to be, you know, rolling around in the back of my mind. All right, Mavi, we're going to go dig one more hole over there, and then I think we're ready to go do some other work. Maybe your dirt bike tracker or something.
Or get a popsicle.
Or get a popsicle. This kid wants a popsicle. Here is test hole number 2. That one's even got more water, like a quicker, seems like it's filling up quicker. You can see the water. Well, hold on. Maybe you guys can see it. Sorry, the camera, it's so bright. That water's coming in. However deep I dug it, that water is coming in about a foot above it. So it's like the water table's at, I don't know, maybe 8 feet. And then from 10 foot down is filling up with water. One of the interesting things is it was a lot of sand, a lot of dirt. And then the last 2 scoops that I got that were super, super, super deep, you know, 10 foot, 12 foot down, the dirt came out black. You guys see how black that is? And it stinks like it's an old lake bed dirt, clay. It's, I don't know what that means. Now, yeah, I have no idea what that means. My only guess is it's got to do with the water table and the ancient lake that was here at one point or another. That could be the lake bottom from, you know, I don't know, 20,000, 30,000 years ago. I don't know, I'm just throwing out numbers. But that's my only guess, is that seems like an organic layer that is down deep, 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 deep in the ground. And it's just, you know, been covered up. We're at the bottom of a valley and it's all silted in and dug and caused that. So I'm interested to see in a day tomorrow how much water this actually fills up with. You know, is it going to be a foot of water, 2 feet of water?
Tomorrow's Sunday, Daddy.
Yeah, tomorrow's Sunday.
But we can come check it.
We can come check it. This one's interesting. It's collapsing. It's caving in more. But that water is coming in. I would guess it's at least going to fill up with a foot, maybe 2 feet of water. Would be my guess. That's crazy.
Daddy,
What?
I think we should wash that bucket.
Yeah, we're going to have to. It's all dirty, huh?
We can use it again.
Okay, let's try and dig this one a little bit deeper. We might only be able to get an inch or 2, but we may as well try.
Yeah, I see how much.
Dug it as deep as I could, and it's filling up quick. It's filling up really quick. There's like this from the top to the bottom of the sand, which is like this sand and a little bit of clay, but mostly sand, is like 8 feet. And then the next 3 feet, as far as I can go, is black, like organic type dirt. I don't know what that is. It could be black sand. It definitely doesn't look like sand. Well, actually, it does kind of look like sand. But it seems like organic dirt, like organic matter. Now, I know nothing about what I'm talking about, but I have watched like National Geographic and stuff before, so almost a certified professional. What do you think, Maverick?
I like it.
You like it?
Let's do a chicken again. It's filling up quick.
Yeah. Gives Daddy some ideas.
What?
I want to build a big old pond or something. Now that we can get water.
Yeah.
If we were to drill this with just a well, we'd only need to go 30 feet maybe. Maybe 40 to be safe. I don't know. That water is right there. heavy tire. That thing's pretty beat up. I thought it was gonna work, but that ain't gonna work. For a sandbox, but it got destroyed. Hi! Huh? Yeah, I'm building a dirt bike track. What do you guys think?
I like it.
Did Maddie tell you what we found, Mars? Did Maddie tell you what we found?
No.
So we dug down. I went all the way.
Dug 2 holes.
We dug 2 holes and we hit water at about 10, 11 feet.
That's
So-
really deep holes. I forgot that was your favorite thing to do.
I know, it's my favorite thing to do. I've been able to do it. No, because I wanted to see if we could build a pond back there or whatever, and how deep it was to get water to put a well in or whatever, because obviously the deeper you go, the more expensive. So being that there's water at 10 feet, you know, maybe we go 30 feet to be safe,
Yeah.
and it works. So I'm actually super stoked about it. Oh my gosh, the twins.
You can't turn it on, right?
No. Look at the berm, is that better? That's way better. So the biggest problem we have with this dirt bike track is when it rains, it floods and it turns into a pond right here because all this water comes down and catches. So I've got that black poly pipe over there. I'm going to dig a trench and bury it and pipe the water out so that now, as much as it rains, it'll drain out within minutes.
So I don't know what a poly pipe is.
That big black plastic pipe over there? She's like, I can't see, I'm blind.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah, that one, I've been like, what the heck do I do with it? And it's going to be perfect.
My dumb question is how do you keep the front from clogging in?
Well, we can get a screen, like a screen, but I don't really care if dirt gets in it. I'm going to, basically, I'll dig a,
I guess we have the snake that you can just push.
yeah, I'll
off
show,
if-
but it's not going to clog. It's going to be going so fast. And there's not like tree branches or leaves. Like that's what's going to clog it. Dirt will go right through it. It's like that big around. So,
Well, I just meant like when he rides over it.
no, because it'll be, I'm going to dig, so like the berm will be like this. I'm going to dig a trench this way. So it won't be, because I don't want him to run over it or
Yeah,
run into
that's
it.
what I'm
So it'll be out of the way.
Okay.
And it won't actually be Goosey. So we got. I'm scared him so bad. But I'm going through and kind of grading this. I'm keeping it the original way.
That's
With
fine.
this-
He just rides opposite.
He just rides it slower. But with,
I think he doesn't have a hard time if he just rides it backwards.
yeah.
Nothing changes.
Yeah. Well, I was going to build it a little bit better, but
The
I'm
only
at least
one-
going through and getting the grass off so I can regrade it. But without the skid steer, I can't like really change the
Will
jumps.
This sounds so dumb. Will you rake up as much dirt? Like, will you scrape the grass from?
I'm
this
scraping the
grass?
grass on the whole thing.
Okay. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's that thick grass
Yeah.
over there, and I'm like, we either need to mow it dead so he can ride through that. Or...
Yeah. No, we gotta. I'm
Oh.
gonna dig in the track.
The only one, like when he rides this way, this berm is so far out, he doesn't need it.
Yeah.
Like,
But
you
when
can-
I ride it, I do.
You do.
So
Okay, so
I'll
just-
move it a little bit
Well,
maybe,
he-
but
you can
he
see
cuts
where he's
it.
starting to cut it right there.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah, he doesn't need it. If he doesn't, that's fine.
Will you pull forward
I think-
10 feet? You're hooked on.
Okay.
So pull forward, and then we're gonna have to get the excavator to lift it off of the truck.
Really?
Yep, because the jack here is too high. So I'm gonna have to lift this, and we'll have to lift off the truck. So pull forward real quick. You can pull forward like to level with the boat.
Yes, here.
So Marcy's getting ready. She's gonna head to the gym and take the twins. I've obviously got nonstop work on this thing. I'm cleaning up your track, getting the grass off of it, and hopefully gonna make it better, Mav. It's gonna be great. Yeah, we're gonna fix all of it. Yep. When I lift that, you're gonna have to put this level.
Just like.
Yeah. All right, you're good. They want to come up here? Hey, you go with Mama for a minute, Kate. Is that cool?
Did you like grinding on the excavator?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop back on the excavator.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Okay, come here, Pax.
You want to drive on the excavator?
Well, then stand back. Here, go on your bike. Somebody's jealous.
Okay, so we need a way to drain this, like I was saying. So I'm digging this down to about where the tractor is now, and then I'm going to bring it probably just as far as this piece of poly will run. So that poly will run down. You can see it goes over here. I think I'm going to kind of take it over towards that pile. So this should work pretty good. Let's keep digging it out. We're getting there. I just got to repair all this, put it all back together so Maverick can ride it and cover that trench up. But I'm excited to have a way to get water out of here. All right, well, successful day one. Actually, not even day one. It was like just a couple of hours with the excavator. I got this berm looking mighty fine. I do need to get the other tractor and come through and drag it and get all these clumps off now. But you can see our drain is right here. So hopefully that's low enough. This water will all flow into here and go out the drain. We will find out possibly tomorrow. It's supposed to rain here, you know, a couple times this next week. But I kind of went through, worked all the berms, worked the jumps, got the grass off of them. It does need to get dragged to smooth it out. We might go do that right now. But let's see you ride the berm, Mav. Heck yeah. Let her rip. Yoo-hoo! Pretty bumpy? We do need to smooth it on. Yeah, that's pretty bumpy. Well, let's run and go get the tractor, Mevy. I'm going to drive over this a couple times with Luke's tractor to smooth it out. Hey, you can ride your bike there. So tomorrow is like the important tractor day, I guess, where we got to dig in. We got to dig the, I mean, gosh, a lot of stuff. We got to work on the shot pad. We've got to dig the front spot for the concrete, the back spot for the concrete, the water, the drain, and the electrical. Moving that water spigot over by the house to the garden, the one over by the greenhouse into the greenhouse. And I think that pretty much sums up what all I got to do with it. That's a lot.
We need a lot of pipes.
All right, let's run over there and get that. But thank you guys for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was very unexpected. I was in no way, shape, or form expecting to get the thing today. I had no idea. I thought we weren't going to get it till next week sometime. So we did end up with it. So it kind of changed my plans. I was going to be working on the door and the front wall here, getting it finished. But that just did not happen because, you know, got busy with the tractor. Got to use it when we can get it. But thanks for watching. We'll see y'all on the next video.